Alright, hello. I'm Daddy-O Gaming. We are back on Clover Creek. I missed yesterday for episodes. I had an issue with baling. For some reason, I wasn't allowed to do anything. Every type of bale would pop up as the error of this bale type is not supported. On every map, with every modded and in-game piece of equipment. So I had to delete everything, start all over, and we went from there. So, I wanted to, today, get the baling done, move on, sell it all, pick it all up, and see what we can get done. Hopefully make a little bit of money. And, yeah. If we're lucky, I'll get onto, that thing's field 6. That was the one all the way up top. And I wanted to try and harvest that, sell it, all the products, and then sell the field. Get a little money, do something a little local here. And it looks like now I do have it fixed, because it is working, sort of, at least. Whip around here and start these never-ending passes. Figured I'll be on for about an hour or so right now. I got my little 3-year-old with me sleeping right now, so when he wakes up, I have to cut the stream short, excuse me there. Or maybe I'll go a little bit with him in here. We'll see. See what he wants to do. Speaking of 3-year-old, probably wants to go outside. That's fine. You can see I do have some mods on here, obviously. It goes a lot faster, picks up faster, and holds 8,000 liter bale. A little more enjoyable, it's not as painful. I'll give it a change something about that, actually. Drop, there we go. Got it. Alright. One bale down. I'm glad I fixed that. I spent like 60 hours yesterday trying to get this all figured out. Researching everywhere, nobody else seems to have the same issue. Some sort of mod conflict. I put in almost all the exact same mods. Kept out some placeables. I don't believe a placeable mod would be causing an issue like that, but you know, it is what it is. The risk you take when you play with mods. So, pretty calm, pretty chill stream. First stream for the series. That's my first stream live at all. So, if you guys haven't already, comment, like, subscribe, dislike, whatever it is you deem necessary. I just started out. Haven't done too much at all with YouTube. I just figured, you know, I like playing games. You guys might like watching the same games I like to play. And see how it goes. I'm not doing this to get money or notoriety or anything like that. You know, I enjoy playing, and maybe somebody else will enjoy watching at the same time. Why not? If you guys have tips, recommendations, anything like that, please let me know. Issues, what have you. I just started this, created a channel about a month ago, haven't done anything with it. You know, with home life and all that the way it is. Trying to work through everything. Again, it's definitely very much a hobby to be doing this. I love watching other people. But definitely realizing that it's actually a lot harder than it looks. As far as finding programs to create thumbnails and videos and how to edit properly and how to consider properly, and you know, subjects like that. It's not as simple as, hey, let's just play a game. So until I figure it out a little better, I think I'll just do live streams a little bit and send those up like I am right now. Got those as videos. Good luck making a bale rolling down a hill. Oh man. So, as you can see on the map in the bottom left, I've got 49 and 37 here. before you're on the big old field with all grass, or almost entirely grass. Close it right here. And it's okay with that. I didn't plant this is default to grass. We'll see how this goes. Go up, few field stitch, this is done. Baling, collecting, and selling. Early on, I don't see much of a point of using the forage harvester. Forage trailer. And forage wagon, whatever you call it. And picking it up, I just figured it would be a little bit easier to pick up with the bales. You know, do the sweet SBP, the 3135 that makes it for you automatically. Probably just as easy, if not easier, this way than waiting on time and the silos. Hope to make a little bit of money, like I said. I'm doing this as a Let's Play series, so I do have it on easy for economy, so I should actually make a lot of money from this. But man, the fields are expensive. So I'm planning on doing this map, and there's another map coming on I've been looking at for a while. And the day it comes out, I'm gonna do a live stream and start a series on that one also. So if you see any issues, let me know. Like I said, this is new, very new to me. I've never really looked in honestly on how you do this the proper way or anything like that. So no doubt about it, I'll make mistakes. I'll grow with you guys. So if I'm a little slow or you know mess up pictures, stuff like that, don't worry about it. It'll get better in time, I promise. Or at least I hope it gets better in time. And all my two oldest ones, they're very excited that I made a video and put it out there. And to them, it's the coolest thing in the world. So I figured, you know what? If they like it, some other kid will probably like it too. That's why I'm here. And I haven't seen many videos at all on this map yet, so I'm hoping, I forgot who even made this. I'll also look back up in the comments, the description below. But, yeah, I haven't seen too much for this map, and it seems really good. I've fixed, I think, some of my settings, so it runs a lot smoother now. It's not as laggy as it was. I mean, it's an outstretched map, so you're going to have issues with it, and it's going to be a little glitchy. And I fully expect that. I'm trying to minimize my settings just a hair, so it still looks good on my end, and it doesn't look as bad on your end. You know, if you don't like things, the sound, audio, the game sound, or my voice too loud, too quiet, anything like that, please let me know. I'll see what I can do about fixing it. And this is the best thing about having this modded baler, because it goes pretty darn quick. Not just the baler itself, but there's the auto bale robber unload, and there's the baler extension mod I also put on here. I can't remember who they're by, so I apologize for that. But it does exactly what it says. Automatically unloads the wrapper, and I don't have to. The bale extension, excuse me. It slows it down. As you can see, I'm not putting on the brakes. It's automatic. So as I'm going, if it was a normal speed baler, it would automatically stop and wait until the whole back of the baler opens up. It kicks it onto the wrapper, and then closes it. Then it'll allow me to go again. The game itself, the mod with the LUA script in there, holds it in place. It's actually pretty smart. I tried doing some of those myself, and my hat's off to the modders. They do some good work, because I am horrible. I've done some small editing, tractor speed, power, working with, you know, i3Ds. I've done that a little bit. I even tried to make my own map with my 8-year-old. He wants to play on a map that I create, and I spent countless hours trying to figure it out. I'm way more than impressed with those who have taken the time, who have made it work. And I don't mind admitting defeat. I don't understand it. Have more time, played with it more, I'd probably understand it a little bit better. But it's pretty challenging. You know, I've been playing since what, 09? I think FS19 Farming Simulator 2009 was the first one I have. I still have them all on Steam. Buying a disc and converting it to Steam, still all in there. And I got, I don't know, probably almost 1,500 hours, something like that, in FS17. Sorry, FS15, probably 700 hours in 17. Obviously, you know, having kids, it certainly takes away time from playing a game. So it's usually late at night, and I'm pretty fortunate that my wife and I both like to play video games. I built her PC about 3 or 4 years ago. This one's about a year old for me, and I have one I made about 7 years ago. Besides doing farming simulator like this for myself, I also do the American Truck Simulator. I enjoy playing that. What else? I like playing survival games. I'll do. My wife and I've spent a lot of time in Ark Survival Evolved. Usually, her and I use Ark Server Manager and make our own server at home and run with that. You know, let me know what type of other games do you guys play besides farming. I'm assuming most do simulation style like farming and truck, but anything else off the wall that you guys? Anybody plays? I'd be interested to know. Or another game or something you guys would be interested in seeing. Right now, I'm not necessarily open right now to jumping ship to something else. I am definitely wanting to stay on FS for a little while, because I'm loving this game. Like, you know, I just stopped full-time work for first time in probably 20 years where I'm not working on a daily basis. Got my 3-year-old during the day, so I get to play. Actually, during his nap time, if I have no other chores to do, you know. Besides working on that honey-do list that for those that are older and married, that they know all too well. That's a honey-do list you cannot win. No matter what you do, you can't keep up. It's possible. All right. Well, it looks like we're done here. I'm gonna. Phone's ringing there. Speaking of the honey-do list. So now we're going to drop this baler off. Back in here, I'm going to pick up the trailer and see what I can do about picking all this stuff up. But wow, man, I can't believe how much smoother it is now. I did a Steam validation of files yesterday. Verify integrity of game cache or something like that. That's game files. So I did that because I kept having issues. Like I said, that baling. Where this bale type is not supported, which I've never heard of before. Kept having that. So I jumped in. Crashing a little bit here. Alright, didn't like that at all. Let's start this off. There we go. Now it didn't let go. Alright, so minor little lag spike there. But yeah, it's running much smoother than it was the other day. I had a lot of issues with that bale type. Default game, default map, deleted the whole entire mods folder. Played only in-game stuff. I still had the same issue. So it wasn't like the map creator, or it wasn't mod creators, none of those issues. It was just the game. There's something that was messed up. And it took me a couple hours of trying to research and couldn't find anything. And then finally I just said, heck with it, I'm deleting it all and I'm restarting. So that wasn't very enjoyable. It's not what I was hoping to do last night when I wanted to get a video put out there. Like, again, like I said, this is just me for fun doing this. So I'd like to do it every day, but obviously I understand that's probably not all that likely to happen. And yes, I do have the auto load trailer on here because I'm horrible, absolutely horrible at stacking bales for one, and two, just the timepiece alone, it's miserable. Whoops. I just noticed, speaking of timepiece, I had there you go, go back up. I set it down to 0 when I was testing on the bale failure, and I just realized I never put it back up. This whole time we've been playing, it set to odd basically, 0 time. Yeah, so this, again, back to this auto load. Man, I'm all over the place today. So back to this auto load, I can't do it. I've tried. They have cool mods up there now, like auto load bale spikes. I think it's genius, but I would still find a way to mess that up. So I'm gonna stay with what I'm used to. Sadly, my little OP-ness from FS19. I'm glad with staying with that. I still think it's cheaty, yes, but it's cheaty and OP to a semi-realistic state. Someone I watched for a long time is I've watched Daggerwin and Artie Allen quite a bit. I couldn't even guess how many hours I spent watching their videos. I still do. But the difference between, try to do the super realism to, semi-realism, and you know what? I'm not trying to do this to be like somebody, like another YouTuber or another person. To me, this is enjoyable. Doing it where I'm at right now. Probably go what, maybe 20 bales left. All right, let's jump in here real fast. Let's find out where the sell point is, because I don't know. Looks like there's 2 of them. Put it on a silage hay straw. Silage hay straw. There's one there. Animal dealer. Is there another one down here somewhere? Sorry guys, I'm trying to see where the stuff is. I'm not used to this at all yet, by any means whatsoever. There it is. Top left and top right. So I'm gonna head to the top left one because that's offering a little more money. Now we get to have a decent look on the map. Again, going back to realism, I'm not the best one as far as examples on, staying on the road or not staying on the road. I don't entirely follow that. Don't get me wrong. And if you're watching this in hopes that I am a super realistic player of a simulation game, I'm sorry. That's just not my taste. I do have moments of things that I'm somewhat realistic with, but at the same time, I like to be reasonable with it and somewhat, I don't know, I guess idealistic of my, or invaluable of my time. So I'm doing this let's play here. So you put a blinker on, that's as good as realistic as I get. We're gonna head here, we're gonna take a right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Got it. All over the road already. So I haven't spent too much time traveling yet on this map, so I will look around and talk about what I see. I noticed the the map maker again. I gotta look up the name, and I apologize if you're watching this. I haven't really honestly prepared that much. I just kind of, you know what? Let me play this. Let me see what we find. Looks like a nice big old. Well, that's a good bump. Little clip there on the road. The two roads meet. You put in, seems like a lot of custom houses. That I definitely appreciate. Absolutely, like the map description says, a little more realistic of America, Midwest, compared to what the Raven Forest map is. That's just a sad excuse for Giants. I feel like, honestly, a lot of the big portion of this game has been a rebrand of 17. There's a lot of issues that I don't like, but there's, at the same time, there's a lot of, excuse me one second, guys. There's a lot of stuff that I do appreciate that they have changed. As far as improved upon, the probably biggest thing has been even just the economy itself. It's actually much more enjoyable now. I don't mind going through and setting up a few minutes selling things. You know, I can drop a whole load off, you know, 60,000 liters or something. I can come back, you know, to do the second load, and the price doesn't drop by 80% like it's 17. It's much more realistic. So that I do appreciate, very much so. So I think they did a great job in fixing that. The quality of the map, the errors they have on the base game maps, I think that's just horrible. I can't believe the issues that myself and others have had on a, you know, brand new game. It's kind of sad, to be honest with you. It's almost like there's no QA whatsoever, quality assurance for the game. It's just, hey, let's get it out there and let's let the modders do what they do. I mean, I feel like a lot of it, that's what a lot of games have gone to. Go back to the survival thing, Ark Survival Evolved. They were a good game, don't get me wrong, I love the idea. But they threw it up to the modders and they expected them to fix the game for them. That's not much of a company mindset. That's just, alright, my game stinks, here's the base, you guys do what you do with it. It's not the greatest idea, or I guess not idea, but business plan that's something I believe somebody should be going off of. Second left here. Going again to my semi-realistic, I'm passing this cement truck. On my way. And yes, I used a blinker one way, not both ways. Sorry guys. Like I said, semi-realistic. Get what you get. I was curious and did try a start from scratch on hard. And I will say it's much more difficult than in 17. 17 I only played on hard, on the hardest difficulty, the hardest everything, and I'd still do, you know, several 200 to 300, 400 hours on each map that I played on. And I predominantly played on Stevie's maps. Cherry Hills I was in love with. Benton Forest, that's one that I'm waiting on. As soon as that comes out, the day he releases, like the evening he releases it, I'm going to be doing a live stream on it and make a couple of videos from there on out. Start a second series. I'm hoping, it comes out soon, but I am actually really enjoying this, and it's hard. I'm trying to find time between family. You know, I'm involved in Cub Scouts with my kids, and I got 2 out of my 3 kids in Cub Scouts, and the other one, like I said, is 3 years old, so he's really young. You know, it's his first opportunity to have me home. I just got up from 12 years being in the military, and I had some a string of back surgeries I had to go through. And because of my surgeries and the position I'm in now, I wasn't allowed to do further service because of the severity of my back. So that's it's a big loss to me. That's some of the things that I'm trying to work on now. I'm trying to get myself better. And they got $160,000. So like I was saying, my kids haven't had the opportunity of having me home. The amount of time I've been away from, let's say the first 6 years of my marriage, I was gone about 4.5 years of that. So I wouldn't be where I'm at now, you know, stability-wise, with a family, if it wasn't for my spouse. There's no way around that. And I've told her that, so I'm not just saying it for your guys' sake. I mean, I wouldn't have anything I have. I wouldn't be where I'm at now if it wasn't for her. We were basically never-endingly apart, almost never together, doing different training. But that's enough of that stuff. I just really enjoy being home with my kids. He's 3 now, kind of late, but at least I'm here at this point. And I'm taking an active role in the rest of my kids' future. Not just being this picture that I have on the wall, a picture on their nightstand, you know. Being physically here, that's a big change. Alright, so there's a whole bunch of money for that. That alone will buy me a decent harvester. Pretty darn decent one. If you haven't noticed, I do like the John Deere. I'm going to try to stay American as much as possible. I know John Deere isn't 100%, like every single farmer has that, but that is like the American brand, if you will. So as much as I can, I'll do John Deere or John Deere brand or John Deere colors. Speaking of mods, if you guys see other mods that you believe I should have in here, let me know. Send me a link, and when I get to it, I'll get on, check it out, and see what they're like. And if it's worth it, I'll throw it in there. I'm not into necessarily game-breaking mods. You know, I could jump on and edit this auto-load trailer to hold 700 bales. You know, but that I don't agree with. Or having like a sugar beet or a potato harvester where, you know, holds 8 million liters and you do, it's one pass in the field and you have everything. That's a little too much for me. I appreciate the somewhat realism, but at the same time, on these 4 times maps, I'm not exactly willing to sit here for 9 hours on one little tiny field. I do use hired workers sometimes for some of these fields, but I like to do the headlands myself and then hire them from there on out. I'm not a huge fan of just buying equipment, running around, selling it, or setting it up in the field and letting the hired worker do everything for me. To me, that's not the point. That's not what Farming Simulator is for. Some people do it that way, and that's fine. That's, you know, to each their own. I'm not bashing somebody else for their play style or the manner in which they like utilize the game that they purchased. You know, I wouldn't want someone doing that to me, so I wouldn't do it for somebody else. But to me, that's not enjoyable to me. As much as I love this game, as much as my wife hates the fact that I love this game, it's not something that I'm exactly inclined to be doing. And I will apologize. Sometimes I get a little mumbly because I'm definitely nervous. I'm not much of a public speaker. I speak when I have to, but I'm not a huge fan of necessarily standing out and speaking in front of a bunch of people. It's not exactly my favorite thing to be doing. You know, get the idea of imagining people naked and stuff like that, when you're speaking to them, it makes it easier to kind of laugh at them. It doesn't do it for me. I'm very much a big analyzer. So when I look at people, I analyze them, I read them, you know, their demeanor, how they carry themselves, get a good idea of what type of day they're having, what they're thinking about, the look on their face, stuff like that, you know. I'm in tune, I pay attention to people, I pay attention to myself, my demeanor. So when I'm up there speaking in front of other people, I feel the same way. I feel like they're staring at me, and that's all that's going through the back of my head. Is what are they thinking about right now? You know, that is what it is. It's part of it. So the more I do this, I think the better I will become at speaking in general, and be more comfortable while do it. And maybe at some point I'll even get a webcam. But for right now, where I'm at, comfortability-wise, and like I said, I literally just started this channel. I'm not expecting much out of this. I'm gonna do it anyway. Just to me, it's fun. I'm learning things. Also, why I'm not trying to throw a bunch of money at this. And I'm not gonna go out and spend, you know, several $100s on a setup and program if this is not something that I'm capable of understanding and utilizing properly, if that makes sense. YouTube's a big thing. A lot of people out there with, you know, millions and millions of subscribers, and hats off to them. But right now, I'm a stay-at-home dad. I got 3 kids. My spouse works. You know, and I got life to take care of. I got pets. I got everything else. And this is spare time. It's a hobby for me. I like it, I appreciate it. It's something new. But at the same time, going back to the honeydew list, that's when she gets a little upset with me because, well, you know, instead of me outside cleaning up or doing something off my honeydew list, I'm here playing a game. I thought I saw a bale over here. I thought I left one. Did I miss it? Because I already picked it up. I thought I left one bale out here, but I don't see it. Alright, one final check for bales, and I'm gonna go sell this. Blast it. I'm gonna drive home, bring this back to my farm, and I'm going to look at harvester what I can afford. I do have a little bit of a loan out right now, just to buy this baling equipment, and I don't want to take more of a loan. I'm not someone that likes to basically live off the bank, if you will. You know, go get $1.5, $2 million in loans and play off that. I'm more of a let's earn money, let's spend what I earn, and go from there. I would rather like whatever I buy, if it's within, you know, $20,000, $30,000, I might of my max money I have, I might take a little bit of a loan. You know, I'd be a little willing to do that. I just don't want to go out, you know, go spend $1 million, get $1 million loan, and buy top line equipment. I like to do a little bit of the survival aspect of it, where I'm earning our way and we're progressing up to multiple fields. Now, when I get to the point of having multiple fields, I'm probably going to slow the plant growth down quite a bit. Right now I have it on high. But if I stay doing this, or as I continue doing this, I should say, I'm going to more than likely knock down the plant growth for the fields. I do have plants withering off, yes, but I don't like having every episode where I'm gonna, hey, we're doing nothing but planting, oh, we're doing nothing but seeding, oh, we're doing nothing but fertilizing or spraying or harvesting, now we're going to cultivate again or plow. I like to have a couple fields in different stages. For every episode I can do a little bit of each, not just be stuck doing all of one topic at one time. Right now that's what it's like. I need to get my bases, I need to get some money to begin with, and I need to progress. essentially. I believe I need to go left on this one. Yeah, it should be left. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to the right real fast. This huge red farm. I wanna go check that out. Yeah, that looks really cool. Knock all these signs down. I love having stop signs. I appreciate that they're not a hard surface, as in you can't go through them, but at the same time, I wish you could have knocked them down. I don't want to log in next time, come to the stop sign, and have a stop sign laying on the ground, you know. I'd rather have it still up somewhere. But basically, I want it no clip. That's what it is. I want a no clip stop sign. So when I see these things, it's not the end of the world for me. I do appreciate the realism, the views, the signs, the work that people put into it. It astounds me. It's amazing, and I love seeing it. I would like it to be there next time I play, because I'm not the best driver, let's face it. I'm gonna hit things, I'm gonna mess things up. Let's see what it says. Here you can buy manure, dry grass windrow, straw, grass windows, chaff board, forage mixing, silage, and grass. So I buy stuff. Oh, that's what those white silos are. That's what I need to purchase. So it looks like a variation of the all-free mod. Wow, this is big. Kind of like the looks of this stuff. I guess what I like, I mean, just the ability of modders to, whether they came up with their own design or not. I mean, obviously I understand, you know, coming up with their own design is the best way to go about it. But even if you don't come up with your own design, you at the very least credit who did come up with them. You know, my hat's off to you. Doesn't look like that opens at all. You know, it's still impressive. Like, this is cool. It's all plywood. It looks... I almost wish I could utilize this. But at least credit who did come up with the original designs. Credit them in your edits, you know, and that's good enough, like, the way I look at it. I mean, there's mods that I've used. I used some different edits of the Ravenport map. And I didn't even like some of the edits that I found, so I edited the edit of the map. I don't take it and resubmit it for other people to utilize, but I will edit theirs slightly to make things, I guess, more appealing to me and the manner in which I play. Here I am, with the super light left on, the left blinker stuck on. You know, it's not easy making these things. So I appreciate the fact that anybody does it, at least take the time to do it. For me, that's it. That's where it's at. I gotta find this places again. Take a right and hit left. And one thing I have noticed with doing YouTube videos, short bit that I have, those that I've watched, it is certainly a lot of talking. And I'm not used to talking this much, so I tend to ramble on as I do things. I also don't want it to be too quiet for periods of time. well, I try as much as I can to be realistic-ish with the driving. I do notice though that the steering wheel is not exactly set up like real life. I'm using a G27 steering wheel with the Satec side panel. I had the bundle, Satec bundle, front and wheel, pedal, and the panel. I said I really enjoy this game. I played a lot. 15 was probably the most I've ever played. Besides Ark, Survival Evolved, that it is the most I've ever played. Actually, you know what? I should probably check the pricing and see if it's still up there. Make sure it hasn't dropped. 668 still up there. Sweet. Sorry, I'm just checking something here. So I'm using XSplit Broadcaster to put a live stream, but it doesn't tell me how long I've been on there, so I have no idea how long I've been on there. I guess I'll just figure it out. Once I hear it sounds my 3-year-old, I'm probably going to fairly abruptly get off. If that does happen, I apologize, but I would expect that to happen probably in the next 10 or 15 minutes if he's not already awake. And that's another problem I've had lately. See how fast my wheel moves right now? I'm only moving it about an inch. In real life, on my controller, I'm moving about an inch, and that's how quick it moves. Sometimes I have to tab out of the game, go back into it, and guess what? I'm moving an inch again. Same exact spot as last time, but it's barely moving. So I don't know if it's the drivers that are messed up somehow, if it's the location that I have it stored in, plugged into, I should say. If I need to put it in a normal we're going to sell, pull forward a little bit. I think I might have dropped some off the back there. Yeah, I think I might have dropped some. Turn around and check. Nope, we got them all. Alright, so we have $248,000 to do what we can for buying a starting harvester. Now, that's not a lot of money considering these are massive, massive fields. And there are some other things that I have to buy. For instance, let me pull over here to the side and show you what we have right now. Go to my garage. So you can see. Right now we've got, oops, this is one vehicle, mowing stuff, Merge Max by Stevie, windrower, and then you start with all these pastures. Bought the toolbox so you can edit stuff instead of having a whole building. Just that. So that's what you start with. It's not much. Now, other items I need to buy. I need to get a fertilizer spreader. Probably going to go with his. Put the extension on there. The discs. I'm looking at 66,000. That gives me 185,000, give or take, left over. So let's look at harvesters. I have about $100,000 to spend on a harvester, essentially. The only model one I have is the S790. I got about 100 grand to spend. So it looks like I'm probably going to go for buy that. So it's 7347. Let's look at headers. I do have some. Can't go one that big. Where am I going? Where am I? What am I doing? Right here. 734. Nope. Right here. It's 50 grand. It's a 7 meter, probably what I'm gonna have to go with. We'll go back to the harvesters. 250 grand, so I'm gonna be about 70 grand in the hole on top of what I already have. But I am gonna sell that land almost immediately, so I might just borrow that money as a way of short-term loan and get it back to the bank. Because like much as I like John Deere, I don't think this is worth jumping up another $100,000 for this little bit of a difference from goes up 1,400 liters. 1,400 liters is not that much, and it goes a little bit faster at speed. I get that, but I don't see it being worthwhile enough. Obviously, power is a lot more, but for a $100,000 difference, that's pushing it to me. This is almost double. 50% faster, 50% more power. This is compared to this Nova here. The Massey Ferguson is a good option. What I'm going to buy will be Max, and I like doing the twin wheels like this. It'll be 405,000 plus the Draper. I'm looking at what, 460,000, but it holds 60,000 liters. Yes, I know that's OP, but these are huge fields, which is why the only reason why I'm willing to do it for these bigger fields. All right, so right now, sounds like my 3-year-old is waking up, and he probably won't talk on screen. So I think at this point, I'm going to keep on doing my trip back to my farm, dropping things off, and I might go purchase the Massey Ferguson harvester and the header for that, and then head up to field 6. I don't believe it's fertilized at all or anything, so it's not the greatest crop yield. So I'm definitely taking hits on that, but that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'll take the hits just to get the free product. Basically, I'm gonna sell the land anyway. That way, I can afford to buy the fertilizer, buy the spreaders, buy the mod fertilizer silos that I need, and then I'll go from there. Eventually, I'm going to understand this map enough to know exactly where I'm at and where I need to go. But this is a good trip, and this is a very big map. It's kind of going all over the road. And I really appreciate, like I said, I try to make my own map, and the little subtle hills, it's actually it's hard to get in there. And to go with more natural look, the real terrain of the earth, map maker, anybody that makes maps like this does a phenomenal job. Yeah. Alright guys, so I'm going to wrap it up there. If you have any questions, comments, likes, dislikes, head it down. Make sure you subscribe if you feel necessary. I do appreciate it. I do want to thank my lone subscriber. I got an email this morning, and sorry I haven't messaged you back, but I do thank you for being my first subscriber. Obviously, I'm not going to jump on there and make other YouTube channels just to subscribe or make my family subscribe. I'm not doing anything like that. So this is just pure and natural for anybody if you feel fit. Absolutely, I do appreciate it. It at least lets me know that somebody appreciates it at some point. And like I said, the content's only going to get better with your guys' help. It will be much better. I promise you that. And any little tips and tricks you guys have, please let me know. So again, subscribe, like, comment, and message me if you have any issues. And then that's pretty much going to do it. I appreciate you guys' help, your patience, and yeah, I will see you guys next time on the very next stream. All right, Daddy-o out.